Peace. Quick little think fast. As above, so below. Picture you are that little water bottle. Everyone is everyone. And with us getting new information, so the water that's already in here is like previous information that's, within us, you know what I'm saying? It's filled up. But in order to bring in new information, you got to empty out the old information. But also, I saw an analogy as I was pouring in this water, and picture the water coming from the faucet as new consciousness or new information pouring in. You see, like as it pour in. So one of the reasons why, some of our, on our spiritual growth, it feels like it's like a shock to it in essence, because you see, like the faster you get new information, the faster you got to get rid of the old. And that's why too is about pacing ourselves and not trying to overdo it, like the fast, and you got all kind of, where sometimes though we, it's needed to have that abrupt of a change where, the new information come in so fast, so we have to kick out all that old information fast. That's why some of us fall in some situations where we get this level of consciousness where we're like, all right, just up and quit a job out the blue, knowing that, you want to start your business or something. And it's kind of like sporadic, like a little more of a stronger change all at once. But, you could either let the information come in a little bit and let some of it, leave out a little bit. Or again. And also, you could see like this bowl, for which it should be bigger or more like the sink, or like if it was in a big, or picture if this thing was like in a big ocean or just a bigger, sink in essence. That would represent the subconscious. So at first you're getting, you getting the stuff out of your conscious mind. You're putting the new affirmations, the new information into your conscious mind. But what's still around you, that subconscious, some of that old stuff still kind of lingering. So you gotta let it rinse all the way through. And by constantly running this water, eventually I'm gonna run all that out of the subconscious as well, Same vibe. I'm gonna stop wasting water. You gotta have space for new information to enter. And it made me think of the Zen story, the cup of tea, which I'm about to read to you. But Nan-in, a Japanese master during the Meiji era, received a university professor who came to inquire about Zen. Nan-in served tea. He poured his visitor's cup full and then kept on pouring. The professor watched the overflow until he no longer could restrain himself. It is overfull. No more will go in. Like this cup, Nan-in said, you are full of your own opinions and speculations. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup? So with that example, it's like the Zen master telling other brethren, you got, matter of fact, this the Zen flesh, Zen bones. But you gotta empty out, all that, like you say, your old opinions and speculations. Like before I could teach you Zen, you gotta empty out all that old stuff. So he showed him that in the analogy of overpouring him some tea. The same thing with the analogy, showing this bottle. It's like, we kicking out some of that old stagnant water or, consciousness in order to let some new water or some new consciousness in. This is the Aquarius age, what I'm saying, the age of Aquarius. We're dealing with water, information, feminine energy, Takes water in the brain. Water in the brain allows for the electricity of the neurons to fire off better, Y'all done seen, how electricity operates in water is very amplified. But again, so basically like a little bit of the Shango mixed with Oya, Shango mixed with Oshun. Just wanted to share that little example, and how it's about also going with the flow of our spiritual growth, not overdoing it, going at our own pace. Some of us are better, learning quicker, or like going cold turkey, just, which in essence now is a vibrate. So with a lot of things, we should just like up and, you know, quit. But it takes time for a lot of things. You know, some things we're more detached from than others. You know, or more, or should I say, some ideas and thought forms and speculations that we're more detached from than others. So, you know, it's easier for us to get out of some mind frames, but it takes a little work for us to, you know, get out of subconscious programming that's just a little stronger. But again, you gotta empty out, you know. Gotta empty out. I got room for all kind of new information. That's the whole vibe. You know, the old information, the old energies that no longer serve us, pour it out. Put some new water, just like exercise, you know. As above, so below on that level as well. You know, when you see stagnant water sitting outside, it sit there for too long, mosquitoes could start to growing in it, all kind of stuff. You know, when you exercise, you know, you're moving the water in your body, so it's no longer stagnant. But I digress. Peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate. Not going too far in the future, too far in the past. Right now, everyone is everyone. Blessings, peace.